Oh, g'day. Just checking out this abandoned grave here, and sort of thinking about this is pretty much as good as it gets, isn't it? Look at this. We had this absolutely marvellous piece of granite here. It's just broken off so beautifully. Sorry, here's Bufo, beautiful Bufo, and then Moo getting in there. This is how I stimulate my earth dogs, keep them sane in the city, you see. They come up to the cemetery, get into subsidence of graves. This is actually a sarcophagus as well, and see, so this is how I keep my earth dogs sane. Then we go and keep human beings sane. They get to do a little bit of digging, and they sometimes find some bones. It's good therapy for all of us. But anyway, this is pretty much as good as it gets, isn't it? For all of us. How long do we have here on this planet? And what kind of footprint, what kind of legacy can we leave? It doesn't matter who this person was. It's they're gone a long time ago. And I won't read out the name because then I'll have to read out the names. Well, wouldn't have to. That wouldn't mean that I would have to read out all the names of all these graves here, but I'll probably be inclined to do something like that, just to honour all of them. So let me just take a moment to honour all the dead here. Let's just have a moment here. I'll just turn this light off. We'll just have a moment since I've started something now, so let's do it properly, alright? So, Great Spirit, Father, Mother, God, Thou, highest and purest source of good in the universe, please be with all these beings that have been, come, been, gone. If they're not gone completely, please take them across to the light now, to the highest and purest source of good. The light that we all go into when we die, the light that's available to all of us when we die, when we pass on from this life. If there's any lost souls that are not gone across to the light, in a state of having gone, being gone, if there's any lost souls that are still here, please take them now across to the light. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Praise divine, grace divine, love divine, truth sublime. Praise divine, grace sublime, love divine, truth sublime. Praise divine, grace sublime, love divine, truth sublime. Feels like they're all gone. It doesn't feel like anyone just left. It feels like they're all gone. I don't particularly know why people think the cemeteries are haunted places. It's not like the spirit. The person had any particular affinity with the cemetery before they got buried there. Anyway, it doesn't feel to me, anyway, that there was anyone here to be sent off across the light. So anyway, right over here. Sorry about the bright light, my beautiful doggies. So, if you think about yourself and your life, think about the point of focus that you can have there. Almost looks a little bit like a phallus, doesn't it? And we see what we've got up here. Beautiful monuments. There's some beautiful monuments within this cemetery. And we have this kind of stuff. Everything breaks down. Everything falls to ruin. That's what I normally come up here and focus on. Look at the dogs, look how efficient they are and how happy they are and all that kind of stuff. But we're doing something different here, So look how it all breaks. Everything breaks down and falls to ruin. And this is pretty much as good as it gets for all of us. This is pretty much the best that any of us can hope for. Don't you think? And then, this is far too much for me. Number one, when I die, then I don't want anyone to know if I'm dead or not for at least 150 years. I just have to be thinking, oh yeah, you must be dead by now. Otherwise, then I wanted to go through natural purposes and through a shark or something like that, then don't go hunting the sharks. Just leave them. Just leave them. Leave the natural universe. However I go, rest assured it'll be a good death after a good life. And I won't be caring about any of this kind of stuff. This doesn't mean nothing to me. Except to give me some perspective share that perspective of maybe this is as good as it gets. This is the best that it can get. And if you can put that into perspective, so you know, you can have some bloke like me with 3 earth dogs in your grave that's broken down, fallen, smashed through the sarcophagus lid. So God knows whatever else has been in there before my dogs have gone in there. And now put over the World Wide Web. Oh, sounds like Elvis might have found something in there. We'll move on from here before he digs too much, don't worry. Not that far off the ground, is it? So, probably a reasonable chance. So, that's it. You know, maybe this is poor taste. I'm looking at this going, maybe it's poor taste. Well, maybe it is. Maybe life is poor taste. But if you take this perspective, you got some madman like me. There you are. Some madman like me, with his dogs getting all over your grave, 80 years after you've been buried here, and your grave has broken down and fallen on yourself and broken through itself and is stabbing into you, and now you're being dug up by dogs and posted on the World Wide Web. Maybe that's as good as it gets. Maybe it doesn't get any better than that. Sorry about the light. Maybe that's it. Maybe it doesn't get any better than that. So if you put that into perspective, don't you think it's worth savouring every moment? Don't you think if you're holding a grudge, it might be worth just letting that grudge go? Don't you think? If you think you're someone, it might be worth just realising that you are someone, and you're someone special, but at the same time you're just a speck of dust. Just a speck of dust. That's it. And if you're anything more than a speck of dust, well, you're this. If you think that you can remain to be anything more than a speck of dust, then this is the best you can get. Food for thought anyway, isn't it? Alright, cheerio.